Hi grade 3, today is gonna be our first lesson for the third quarter. This time, I am going to teach you the 3 ways on how to estimate the quotients. That's why I want you to watch and listen carefully for you to understand the lessons. Are you ready? Let's start!
First, to estimate the quotients with a one-digit divisor, round up the dividend to the highest place value. Perform the division, then write the zeros in the remaining places.
So here is an example. We have 612 divided by 6 is equal to n. 612 is the dividend and the 6 is the divisor. So the first thing to do is we are going to round up the dividend to the highest place value. Therefore, 612 will become 600. Just copy 6 and add 2 zeros. Since the second digit here in the dividend is less than 5, then divide 6. And after that, we're going to divide the first digits in the dividends by the divisor. So 6 divided by 6 is equal to 1. Then proceed to multiplications. 1 times 6 is equal to 6. Then bring down 2 zeros. Then add the number of zeros in the dividends to the quotient. So we have here 2 zeros. So we are going to add 2 zeros here in the quotient. So we have 100. So therefore, 612 divided by 6 is equal to 100. Next, we have 382 divided by 4 is equal to n. Again, the first thing to do here is we are going to round up the dividend to the highest place value. So therefore, 382 will become 400. Since the second digit here in the dividend is more than 5, it's 8. Then divide 4. Then divide the first digits here in the dividend, which is 4, by the divisor. So 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1. We multiply 1 by 4. 1 times 4 is equal to 4. Then bring down 2 zeros. Then after that, add the number of zeros in the dividends to the quotient. So this will become, add 2 zeros, therefore the quotient is 100.
Second, to estimate the quotients with a two-digit divisor, round off the divisor and the dividend to the highest place value.
Here is some example. So let's try to estimate 624 divided by 23 is equal to n. So the first thing to do here is we are going to round up the divisor in the dividends to their highest place value. So therefore, 624 will become 600 and 23 will become 20. Now, let's try to divide the rounded up numbers. So 600 divided by 20. Okay, 60 divided by 20 is equal to 3. Then proceed to multiplications. 20 times 3 is equal to 0 times 3 is equal to 0. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. So the answer is 60. Then bring down 0. After that, add the number of zeros of the dividends to the quotient. So therefore, the estimated quotients will be 30. Now let's have another example. Estimate 578 divided by 26 is equal to n. So again, we are going to round off first the divisor in the dividend to their highest place value. So therefore, 578 will become 600. And 26 will become 30. Now let's divide the rounded up numbers. We have 600 divided by 30. So 60 divided by 30 is equal to 2. Then 2 times 30 is equal to 60. Then bring down 0. Now, you can add the number of zeros of the dividends to the quotient. So therefore, the estimated quotients will be 20.
Then third, to estimate quotient is to round off first the divisor, then round off the dividend to the nearest possible multiple of the rounded off divisor for an easy division.
Here is an example. So estimate 253 divided by 52 is equal to n. So the first thing to do here is we are going to round off the divisor. So this will become 50 divided by 253. Next, round up the dividends to the nearest possible multiple of 50. Now that will be 250. So 50 divided by 250. So how do we get 250? Simply because of 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 is equal to 250. So that is the nearest possible multiple of 253. Now let's divide the rounded up numbers. So 250 divided by 50. So that will be 250 divided by 50 is equal to 5. Because 50 times 5 is equal to 0 times 5 is equal to 0 and 5 times 5 is equal to 25. So that will be 250 and 0. So therefore, the estimated quotient is 5.
So that's all for today. Get your worksheets and answer the given activity. Thank you for watching!